My name is Leo. My URK is URK24CO 2005, and this is Data Structures and Algorithms Laboratory, experiment number 9, implementation of selection sort. So I'll be explaining how selection sort works and how we can implement that data structure using C program in this. So selection sort is one of the easiest, and for me it's the selection sort is the easiest algorithm for sorting elements of numbers. So how it works is it works by repeatedly finding the smallest element from the unsorted part. There are totally two paths. Like, the selection sort will be having two paths in an array. The first is sorted array, and which is another is unsorted array. So it repeatedly finds the smallest element from the unsorted array. So first, initially, when we give an unsorted array, the sorted array will be having no elements, because initially, first, when we give the input first, the two types of arrays I told you, sorted array and unsorted array. So initially the sorted array will be having nothing, it won't have anything, and unsorted array will be having. So what it does is, it finds the smallest element in the unsorted part, and it moves the smallest part to the sorted array. So although it's not the fastest algorithm, it's a great understanding for the concept of sorting. So over here we have a selection function named selection, and it takes an array called A and a size n. So over here, inside this function, we use two loops. The outer loop runs through each position in the array, and the inner loop finds the smallest element in the remaining unsorted part. So once we find that the minimum element, we swap it to the current position. So the variables I and j are loop counters. The minimum variable stores the index of the smallest element, and the temp helps to swap elements. So yeah, so in the main function, we first take the array size from the user, and we read all the elements into the array. After that, here we are calling the selection function to sort the array. So when I run this code, as you can see, it asks the size of array. So I'm giving over here 5, and I'm giving the elements as 5, 3, 4, 1, 2. So as you can see, the algorithm will first pick 1 as the smallest, and it swaps with 5. So as you can see over here, it checks what is the smallest element. It finds that 1 is the smallest, and it swaps the value with 5. And initially, then it picks 2 and it swaps with value 3, and similarly it does until the array is sorted. So finally the sorted array becomes as we expect over here. So this is the concept of selection sort in data structures. Thank you.